What's up, everybody? Welcome to planet-Pepe. Let's talk about Almost Famous, which is a movie that came out in the year 2000. And I watched it for the first time in 2001. Now, I was born in 91, so I think I was maybe 10 years old. I might have maybe just turned 11. And we were in it was me, my best friend Matt, and my brother. We were in Matt's basement, and he had HBO. And like, this is like before HBO like really evolved. This was like when it was like channel 300 to channel 311 type thing. We actually like we would, because that would be like the only kind of station that would play like adult videos, and we would try to figure out like the parental lock to like figure out how to watch these X-rated videos. We actually did figure it out one time, and we like over sleepovers we would like watch these adult videos, but that's besides the point. But let's talk about Almost Famous, which was on HBO. And it was there. It came out in the year 2000. I think we watched it in the year like 2001, which would have put me at the age of 10 or 11. And my brother and Matt were maybe a little older than me. We were like 13, 14, but I was like 10 or 11. And that movie, I don't know if you know it, you gotta check it out. I mean, that movie's easily in my like top 10 of all time. It changed my life, that like in a weird way, not like in like a profound way, but like it impacted me, like it hit me. It's about this kid who, when he was like 12 and his older sister was like 18, she like ran away from home, but before she did, she like gave him all of her like rock and roll records. The movie is in 2000, but it was set in like the 70s. So like I think like 72, 73 or something like that. It was written by Cameron Crowe. And apparently it's a true story. It's a true story, apparently, which makes it all the more like appealing. And I remember watching that movie and just being in awe. So like it really like something about it affected me. It got me like really invested in like music. So it's about this kid who, again, like before his sister left at the age of 18, he was like maybe like 11 or something, and like she gave him all of his like albums, like literal records, and he was just enthralled. He became like a rock and roll junkie too. Like he, like not junkie, but like he like really was into it. And he wanted to become a writer. So he would go to these concerts and like ask artists for interviews and things like that. And he eventually, and apparently this is based on a true story. He apparently went on tour with this band. In the movie, the band is called Stillwater. I don't know what band he actually went with in real life, but the band is called Stillwater in the movie. And he starts off idolizing this band. Right, like just flat out, like I'm a fan. Oh my god! But then, like over the course of like however many days or weeks, like he kind of realizes, like, you know what, like these guys are kind of not good people. Like there's a whole different set of rules in the rock and roll world, and like he just kind of was taken back by it, and he was just kind of like, and he falls. There's a love interest. I think it's Katie. I forget the name. Anyway, but it was, you got to look it up. But there was like a love interest. Again, this kid was 15 and he fell in love with this girl, over time, and like the band kind of they were groupies, for lack of a better term, but I mean that's what they were, I guess, called back in the day. And like these they treated him kind of like garbage, and like he kind of saw like the inside world of the rock world, if that makes sense. Like he kind of really excuse me, like he really like saw like there's a whole different set of rules in like the rock and roll world, not just with Stillwater, which was the band, but like with other, god damn, I'm sorry, like with other bands too. And he took offense to it, and like he kind of went from like idolizing this band to kind of seeing their true colors, and just kind of being like, you know what, like fuck you guys, not like in like a disrespectful way, but just in like in a morally right way, of where he's just like, no, like this isn't right, like this is not how you live life, like, and which I'm all in for. I like the main character was like the heart of the story, this 15-year-old kid, you know, like he didn't, you know, like he kind of was the most intelligent person in the movie, you know, and he got a job somehow, like, you know, playing again for the Rolling Stone magazine, and he kind of stumbled into it, and he went on tour with his band, and he went from like, oh my god, I'm on tour with this band, to like, you guys, like screw you guys, and like not in like a disrespectful way, but like in like in a moral kind of way, which I really dug. But at the end, they ended up making amends and kind of like understanding each other, which was really cool. But like that movie really affected me. I remember being super young. I was like 10, like I was maybe like 11 years old, and we just happened upon that movie, and it was it's such a good movie. Like, it's got a good message, it's got a good plot, good story, a true story, you know, which is awesome. And yeah, no, like it, like if you think about it, it's I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. I'll put it in my top 10. But you know, anyway, I guess I'll go planet-Pepe here. All right, man, take it easy. And girls, men and girls, take it easy. Peace.